1. Unpause. Melting Valley is the map we have soon as the yellow undead on the top of the map and Cash on the as the red orc at the bottom of the map.
Yes, and we do see the most standard build order for the orc player possible, like no early shop, just altar, burrow, and barracks. And on the top side of the map we see, I think the fast, I think it was altar crypt. No, it's kind of slower than the Blade Master, but it does not have any particular reason.
Yeah.
Like he just clicked it a little bit later, or slightly produced the ziggurat a little bit later. So fast hero from the underplayer once again, and then a crypt, shop, graveyard. And I'm excited for the idea that he has in his head, in his mind, on this particular map.
Yeah, Melting Valley is always kind of special.
Yeah, it is.
You see
It's
a lot of griffins with human, you see a lot of wyvern with orc.
Yeah.
I haven't seen an undead play here because it's very bad for undead, I think.
Yeah, I think so too, because it's so huge also. Like,
Yes.
and the orc player can always take on these ogre maggies, and then like big items, experience points plus this one ward. It's kind of scary for to play against a good orc player on this map, I feel.
First advantage for Cash here, the first claws of attack, and that's always something you want to get here. The the DK once again going to harass a bit.
Yeah, just coiling the grunt because it will regenerate some mana anyways within the next second, or well, until it's full again, or until he has to throw another coil for stealing a creep.
Very early tech by Cash, but very early tech by Xun as well. So he knows in the early stages of the game he can't do a lot, so he just goes harassing and stuff. And your mouse once again.
Oh yeah, well, I don't really get it, but it's just, I'm just trying to change the way I click the mouse every time that you say it.
Yeah,
it
it
seems to work.
It works for a couple of minutes then.
Yeah, well, it's on the most right side on the table, and the microphone is on the left side now.
Okay.
So I'm kind of leaning on this chair.
That picture in my head, man, awesome. So here's the first Okamega creep spot you mentioned. I think Focus invented this.
Yeah, probably, man. It looks like something. What?
Fuck my ass! Claws of attack +9.
Wow, I was really scared. I thought, what happened?
Yeah, it's an undead sympathizer. This is a bad thing.
Yeah, but nice cursing skills, man. Not heard that at all. You probably shouldn't yell that in Cologne.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we have a big gay scene in Hamburg as well, so I gotta close my windows soon now.
Yeah, do so. Okay, Tier 2 tech is almost done for the underplayer, so the underplayer is tagging as fast as the orc player, even tagging slightly faster. I like this little shenanigans that they do with the build orders, man. Of course, if you're not total pro as an underplayer, you cannot make too much out of it yet, because they always follow a totally specific pattern there when doing these kinds of choices. So what a caster does is actually just, if it's not your main race or if you don't play too much yourself, it's just describing what happens and trying to interpret. But yeah, I think he's something like he has made up his mind about this very often.
Yeah, I think so too. He uses the sacrificial skull again.
Yeah.
That's something you don't see often, but he's a fan of the skull, I think.
Yeah, I always thought, how much does it actually provide? But the truth is, it just provides the undead units with any regeneration at all.
Yeah.
So it's probably always worth it.
The Blade Master got the second Watch Award, so he has a lot of map control now. For the whole game.
Yeah.
He observes the middle of this map for the whole game. I just show that on the screen. He sees everything here. Here and here as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Blade Master, like, he remains uncontested in the middle.
Look at that ridiculous creep spot he does it.
Yeah.
Ice Troll Warlord level 6 with 2 grunts and 1 Blade Master, and he's critical striking for 108 on level 2.
The 100 player cannot be happy about this development. And he doesn't really know the exact creep route of the opponent, I suppose.
I think, particularly in this case, you have to go Banshees with Curse.
Yeah. I think so too, man. Blade Master just gets too strong, man. Good point. I would totally love that.
Our caster friend Remo plays it always.
Yeah, I know.
And TED plays it as well. So, two genius undead players use Curse against the Blade Master, so it's gotta be right.
Who was the other genius undead player? TED and?
Remo Demo.
I know, but serious now. I'm kidding. Of course, man, of course. Most genius undead player.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was a good decision to point it there at the last second. Although he did not have any dust of appearance, he seems to have some experience. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not the first game he does.
Yeah. It's probably not.
Shadowhunter has joined the fray already, and it's almost level 2 here. Great Blade Master play so far, and I think Cash is doing the same strategy as always, going for tier 3. Your mouse, man, it's so loud.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
And Headhunters.
I think I found a solution now. I will just not click anymore and just use the middle key, like the wheel, for scrolling, and then I'm cool.
That's awesome.
Using the F keys of my mechanical keyboard instead.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, but you can use them. You can always just press them really softly, so it doesn't make much noise. I guess you have to tell me if it makes noise.
I do. Oh, Blade Master got another claw. Plus 23 now.
Why?
It's just ridiculous. This amount of damage is just ridiculous. Even with no crit.
Oh my god. Yeah, wow, this is a really tough situation, man, and he does not want to follow geniuses like TED and what was the other guy's name to build Banshees.
He's just going straight forward to destroy us again. I think it's not a good choice to do that.
Yeah, Destroyer, you mean?
Yeah.
I like Cash's addition of few troll headhunters in the late game.
Yes.
So yeah, and I still feel it's the only way that he can provide his army with some magic damage, and this destroyers are really strong against almost anything like the orc players has. Because
they're weak against raiders.
Yeah, they are kind of, but still, like the amount of damage that they still do because of when they have energy is still kind of scary.
With the Banshees, you could use Possess on a Kodo.
Yeah, man, totally. If you can do something like that, but I'm not a big fan of Possess anymore. Back then, you could use it without the delay. You know, they added this animation, stunning the unit, the Banshee for a second, and then taking it over. And back then, you could just take over it right away.
Okay.
And even back then, it wasn't like super strong. So I felt like if the opponents are knowing how to counter it, I don't really know how it is, but I feel it has something to do with timing and hexing or whatever. Then the Banshees with Possess don't turn out to be too good. I would love to see some worms, actually.
Oh, Mana Stone for the Shadowhunter. Yeah, worms would be a good addition, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, you have to wait quite a long time, and staying under 50 supply for even longer.
I think this map has some good creep spots, so probably this is the map to play worms on.
Yeah, maybe.
And
the big granite
doing
golems.
a sacrificial pit already, so it could be a hint for the worm.
Yeah. Oh wow, he kills a raider because it was scouting.
Yeah. Nice.
And yeah, he will get this one. Well, he has to nuke it, and he knows he will have to TP out soon. He gets a Book of the Dead, which is not too good. And he's trying to nuke the Blade Master before TPing out. Maybe he does not even plan on TPing out. West? Ah, there's the Dark Knight. Okay, yeah, so he's choosing to fight, and I don't think it's a good choice.
The Blade Master just slaughters the Obsidian statue. And he uses his Invo Pod now. There is another coil, but not another Nova, so he's just safe there. Level 3 for the Lich. Now there's another Nova, but too many HP on the Blade Master. Now he has a problem!
Huge problems.
He's down! Oh my god! I just predicted it completely wrong. Book of the Dead immediately used by the speed scroll as well. Very nice nuking, and he was a bit lucky with the level up there, because due to that level up,
wow, and now he has a problem. Oh no, he gets hexed, and now the Death Knight will probably fall. It gets blocked, and he can TP out. I cannot believe that it did not get killed. I seriously cannot believe it did not get killed. Sick. Just because of some random block. Did you see how it got blocked? It wasn't. I think it was just one shoulder of a grunt.
Yes.
Right? Wow.
Oh, this is so close, man. The Lich can do a Nova because of the level up. Then the Blade Master doesn't kill the DK because of some random block just out of luck.
Well, this was a great fight for the underplayer. He was able to kill the opponent's hero, and he was able to TP out. But when you see the numbers, it does not look too good. And he lost a lot of fiends actually, and one destroyer is actually like really expensive too. So of course the Orc player had to rebuy his Blade Master at the tavern. But yeah, by forcing his opponent to TP out, he was able to. I don't want to say to even things up, but I think they are both. Like the Orc player is still in a worse spot, and it will be hard for him to get back into the game.
Level 432 now on the Undead Heroes. The first attack upgrades coming through, and the Headhunter upgrade is due too. So he's healing up a bit, and then I think he'll start to engage again.
Oh yeah.
Because he has a good army now, I think. Maybe
well, and he has still has his plus 26 Blade Master.
Yeah. He needs a potion of invulnerability though.
Yeah, he does not have any room for that. So this is what I wanted to say earlier. The underplayer has a good chance of creeping them with minimal efforts. With Granite Golems, and the Orc player, it's a pain in the ass for them to creep it. So this is also working in favor of the underplayer.
As Lich, it's Claw Valley here.
Yeah.
Oh, the best item for Undead possible! Katya's Pipe of Insight.
Yeah, that's awesome, especially with these statues, like...
It has rapid mana regeneration. And instead of playing Banshees, he's going for Abos now again.
Yeah, I like this. It's so cool, such a cool unit. Always kind of weird with Kodos and stuff, but it's still a good addition, especially with a Stinky Cloud.
Yeah. The expo for cash at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, true, but this is a weird position for the Orc player to fight. Like, you don't really want to fight in this spot, right? But still, the underplayer leaves the base. He just got over 50 supplies, and his abomination is in his base. And he's actually lacking the cigarette, man. That's why he's not over 60 supplies yet.
That's bad. Maybe he can go to the shop and spend his money on items. He needs an Invo Pod as well, and maybe a Scroll of Healing or stuff like that. But, okay, now the cigarette is on.
So for Cash, this is a really interesting situation to be in. It won't feel too good. He knows he has to fight, but he knows he does not want to go over 50 supply at the moment, and his hero gets nuked, and he's trying to... He looks at this army and he's like, wow, I can take this. I can totally beat this army, and he's totally able to... almost kills the second fiend, and now this is a situation where I think the underplayer will win this fight. Because the Orc player did not want to go over 50 supply, and Yeah,
I think the biggest problem is the Blade Master. He gets healed now, but he has no chance of getting invulnerable. And yeah, nice prediction by Philly here. The Orc player has to retreat.
Yeah, I think the fight started off pretty well, like focusing the destroyer and killing one fiend, but afterwards retreating would have been a good choice, and then going over 50 supply because he has the expansion going. So it's all about trying to stay in the game and buy some time. And the Blade Master will do exactly the opposite of that, and probably 2 fucking hits.
Amazing fucking hacks by the Shadow Hunter. He is saving his best buddy, the Blade Master. But the undead is coming for him. He knows it. He has another Nova left.
Wow. And the Kodo Beast will fall. Why doesn't he heal it? Because he thinks it's going to die anyways? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so too. So the Fiend is back up, and now it's the perfect position for him to attack this expansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Orc player healing up a bit, and he bought a scroll of healing instead of an Invo potion.
Yeah. Wow, the Blade Master. Oh yeah, Invo potion would have been great, especially given that he has to deal lots of damage with his claws to turn this game around. And you see how much damage it does. Statue goes down, 252 critical strike, and it's only level 2 critical strike, so that's big. And the destroyer gets saved once again over the woods. The abomination might get focused out. Yes, at least this is working in his favor, and maybe. Oh no!
Oh my god! What a perfect timed nuke!
Yeah, that was a really, really nicely timed nuke, man. The 2 Kodos have these fiends, but I don't think that their stomachs will be closed for long.
Well,
the first stomach gets opened up.
Frostmourne cuts open the stomach here.
Yeah.
Blade Master back on battlefield, once again coming out of the tavern. Maybe still drunk, we don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Maybe yes, yeah. Lol.
No mana on the Shadow Hunter, so there's no chance of healing in the next coil comes. 50 hit points left.
Oh, poor Orc player. Well,
and he gets so fucked by this coil Nova combination.
Yeah, and this undead player, man, he seems to have no trouble at all in this game, man. This game goes on for like 18 minutes already.
Yeah.
So it's a close one, but I didn't feel like the undead player was in huge danger in this game at all.
Same goes for me, and the Blade Master is so pimped that Melting Valley is one of the best Orc maps out there, and one of the worst undead maps out there.
Yes.
So, absolute tremendous performance by Xun here.
So true, man.
But never close the file too early when there's a Blade Master with plus 26 damage on the field, and now finally he bought an Invo potion. And Xun retreats, and I think the gold mine, yeah, it's coming to an end pretty soon.
Yes, for both players. We all know that the undead players cannot really expand, but I don't think he has to with these heroes. And although the Blade Master does huge amounts of damage,
look at the base! Look at the base of Xun. Temple of the Damned.
Oh, yeah.
Finally!
Yeah. Good choice.
Sorry for interrupting you, but I was so euphoric.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Some cripple necromancers maybe.
That would be cool too.
Man. That would be cool too, but it's never happening. And you know this? What is it? I think it's just called Frenzy.
Yeah.
You know.
Unholy Frenzy.
Kind of Stimpack. It's Stimpack.
Yeah, true. That's awesome on the Lich.
Yeah, man. Sick.
And on Fiends too.
Because you see it so rarely, it always just looks like a Dota hero or something then.
Yeah.
So cool. But I think you will just add some Banshee, like 2, and
yeah,
then that is this.
You don't have
just
to research
anything.
Anything for Curse, so it's pretty cheap. I think you can do that.
Cool.
Level 5, 4, 4 for the Undead. Level 4 and 4, 5 and 5 for the Orc.
Yeah, and getting these big spots, you know, the red ones with the Granite Golem, is just such a big deal. I think he sold the item which he found. No, is it Hood of Cunning? Yeah, it is, right? Okay. Intelligence and agility, so yeah, kind of good for the Dark Ranger. Although it doesn't need much intelligence.
Well, it's always good to have a okay mana pool if you need a silence.
Yeah, so now we have cash with only 50 supply against the other player who's up to almost 70 supply, so almost 20 supply difference. And I think I know how the next fight is going to go, but the Blade Master can hype things up for us.
Yes. He can always make that difference, man. Plus 35 damage on level 5, plus level 3 critical strike. Everything is possible with that.
Everything is, man, and we see if there will be an upset in this match. He almost gets nuked again, and now the Death Knight takes... Wow, he just kills a Fiend and eats it. Now the Blade Master has to use his Info Potion. One more healing wave. The Blade Master is in good shape right now.
324 critical strike, but the Orc loses everything despite of the Blade Master. Level up for the Lich, now it's level 5. Level 3 Coil Nova combination, and I think we'll see that soon. 312 critical strike, but he misses. You see? The miss is coming out now.
Yeah. And now there's some Orc units left, but more units for the other player. Hardly any Orc units left now, though. And now he's still trying to focus down the Blade Master, but we all know he has Death Pact and he can just eat a skeleton, I guess, or whatever, and using a potion. And now the Shadowrunner is in trouble, has to use his potion, and this is probably the last Nova that we will see before this Shadowrunner will fall. Yes.
And that's gotta be game here. Maybe he can kill off. No, he cannot kill off that DK. 2-1 for Xun. GG, and indeed, that's been some great games.
Yeah. Wow. Sick best of 3, man. So good. I feel like Cash was a bit unlucky there with his choices of not going over 50 supply. Also in the fight at the end, although there weren't much chances left that he would win this fight. But he still had to take the fight with 780 gold on his bank, and then using his next gold to train new units, which don't play a big role in a fight that you are going to lose.
Very well spoken, my friend.